Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I bring all of you back to very, very late into the night as we begin song numero 9 on Machine Head's The More Things Change. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fastest we're ever going to do this. Blistering. So, if you guys are ready to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. So let's begin. Blistering in 3, 2, 1, and... Okay, dentist drill. That's a remarkable start. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Blistering by Machine Head. I think, however, I've just figured it out. I figured out exactly now why it is I've liked Machine Head to this point. I think I'm not entirely sure if it's the most obvious thing in the world to say, but you know what? If I wanted something with maybe more stronger, maybe a little bit more of a, well, maybe this album might be the exception to that rule, but it's dealing with the themes of like really heavy metal. It's meant to just be raw and powerful, and Rob's feelings of being betrayed, and he says not giving a fuck, is literally how far that's where he's willing to go with it. That's exactly his provocative. That's what he set out to do. And but this is like it's strangely, because one, I could easily imagine this being played live. Oh, absolutely. And also because I think this is just such an easy one to get into, because we've all been there, being macerated by rage to the point of obsession. But this is the only real exception where you could almost, if I was like super pissed or like super angry, I'd stick on Blistering, or there are plenty of other examples on Machine Head, just to not only like calm me through the notions, to maybe try and make me feel a little bit better outside, or maybe calm down a little bit, like something to like embrace, or something to like channel out my rage in a, you know, in a constructive outlet, and then just move on. Because rage is like one of those things that dies out very, very quickly. You think it's going to be there for a while, but it can come by in like seconds more than anything. But we've all been there, ladies and gentlemen. We've all been there when somebody's hurt us, and we've all been there when, you know what, when you've got to make the decision. Do you fight back, or do you get utterly consumed? I mean, the idea of blistering is like a searing, burning sort of pain. So it's more in the favor of how much it hurts someone like Rob or Logan or Matt or Dave if they got like stabbed in the back by their friends and stuff like that. Pantera did a lot of stuff like this, and I think to the effect Limp Bizkit as well. But I think for what it's worth now, Machine Head's definitely, it's now beginning, now as we're now sort of like beginning the ending of this album, I'm beginning to notice quite a lot of really, really good stuff out of this album. I was very unsure about it, about like when we got to roundabout just before the front lines or spine, but stuff like Blistering, Violate, 10-Ton Hammer, the front lines, and spine, absolutely one of the best parts of the album. The rest of the album is not technically bad, it's just kind of, for me, a little bit mixed is the better way I could put it. So 4 more songs to go. I genuinely am very, very excited. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below, because we want to know what you guys thought of Blistering for yourselves. And I cannot wait to see all of your hopes again in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye for now.